What's going on, folks? It's your boy Market Wizard Robbie. Today is Thursday, August 27th, 2026. Starting on the daily chart, NQ has made a strong recovery after sweeping the previous month's low around 27,200. Price recently pushed into the previous week's high near 30,343, where it rejected and began pulling back. Right now, price is responding bullishly from the support area around 29,100 to 29,300 and has reclaimed the previous day's high near 29,458. That gives me a short-term bullish lean, with the previous week's high around 30,343 as a potential upside draw. However, we're still below that weekly high, so I'm not blindly bullish. Okay, y'all? I want to move down through the lower time frames and see whether price is actually confirming continuation higher or if this is only a retracement. Moving down to the 4-hour chart, we can see price sold off from the previous week's high at 30,343 and traded below the previous day's low at 29,096, reaching approximately 28,947. Instead of continuing lower, price rejected that area and reclaimed the previous day's low, previous week's low, and previous day's close. That reclaim showed buyers stepping in and gave us the beginning of a short-term bullish shift. Price has now traded through the previous day's high around 29,438 and is attempting to hold above it. As long as that level holds as support, I'm looking for continued upside toward 29,800 to 30,000. With the previous week's high at 30,343 remaining a larger target. If price loses the previous day's high again, I would be cautious because it could rotate back toward the previous day's close around 29,290. On to the 15-minute chart, price continued respecting the bullish narrative. It held above the 29,583 pivot, broke through the pre-market high at 29,630.50, and is now delivering into the overnight and London session high at 29,661.25. That was our final intraday liquidity target. At this point, I would not chase a new long because price is already extended into resistance. I would wait to see whether it sweeps and rejects this high or accepts above it and offers a retest. Here's the 5-minute chart. Price continued holding above the 29,583 pivot and produced another bullish displacement through the pre-market high at 29,630.50. That move left bullish fair value gaps beneath price and delivered directly into the overnight and London session high at 29,661.25, completing the upside objective. Price is now pulling back slightly after reaching liquidity. I would not chase along here also. I will want to see the pre-market high or one of the 5-minute fair value gaps hold as support before considering continuation. If price falls back below 29,630 and begins closing through those imbalances, that would suggest liquidity sweep is producing. Now we're down to the 1-minute chart, which is the execution entry chart. Price confirmed acceptance above the overnight and London high by retesting the breakout area, reclaiming 29,661 and producing another higher high at 29,678.25. This confirms short-term bullish continuation. However, because the original trade objective was already completed, I would treat this as confirmation of the analysis, not a reason to chase another entry. So be careful.